What's good, sneakerheads?
Welcome back to QrewCollection.
Yo, shout out to Harris and the Qrew Kicks team and his partner Qice Omar for letting me showcase my shoes. This is my apartment I just bought for my shoe apartment. You know, I don't use social media. I do have an Instagram account, but I don't think your parents would be too pleased knowing that I gave you my handle because the shit's kind of X-rated. So I'm just gonna go around here and show you guys my apartment. But yeah, I don't use Facebook, I don't use YouTube, Snapchat. I just found out about Snapchat like 2 days ago. Sounds like a nightmare. Got too much time on their hands. So this is my shoe collection. You're gonna see some pretty crazy shit. We got the LeBron 2 Oregons. I don't remember most of my shoes' names. I get a little bit for that. People are like, why don't you know every shoe you got? I'm like, I got 1,000 shoes. It's like, if you 1,000 girls, are you gonna remember every girl's name? I don't think so. We got some of them, I can't remember what these are called, but they're like the 25,000 pack or something like that, 25,000 points. Some Cals, some Bin 5s. Pretty sure these are something of significance, some sort of sample. Some hazelnuts, whatever those are called, the green things, the Nate things. I think this is a Brazil, something to do with Brazil. We got a Ray Allen sample. We got some of these things here. You know, I was the first person on, oh, I shouldn't have said that. But yeah, I was the first person to have these. They're on the internet somewhere online. But again, I ain't gonna tell you who I am because then y'all are gonna follow me and then your parents are gonna be like, what the f***? What kind of animal are you? So anyways, here's some Mellow samples. Band. This is these Kanye things. They, I think I got the whole pack. I think there's 4 or 5 of them in the pack. I got the whole pack. This was the thing that Kanye did with Reebok. Now, I was one of them idiots that went out and was like, shit, I'm gonna get me a pair of them Obo sample 10s. I paid like $2,000 for these things, and then they released like a week later, and I was like, I get asked, I'm like, where you store all your sneakers? The expensive ones. And I'm like, you know, that's a good question. Here, there's a Jordan 5 sample. Can't remember who they are. And the answer is I store them in like the most logical place, you know, like the place that no one's gonna look. So where did nobody look? Nobody looks in the toilet. Boom. M&M 4s. Let me grab that other one there. M&M 4, way overpriced, but you gotta have them. I got the sample pair of these, which is the sample of the sample. Let me see if I can find it here. They got the reverse tag pair on the tongue. Yeah, so I get asked all the time about how you pack shoes, and the reality is pack shoes however the you want. You want to put them in a Ziploc bag, put them in a Ziploc bag. You want to put them in a, a garbage bag, put them in a garbage bag. At the end of the day, there's lots of people selling and you know, you can buy it if you want, or you can just do what people were doing before Instagram and Facebook and either wear your shoes or stack them in a a pile, put them in a cardboard box. You know, I get asked all the time, like, does it bother you that people are selling online? And it's like, no, I don't mind. Like, but you know what you kids got to be aware of is that, you know, everyone's trying to eat. You know, everyone's trying to put food on the table, and you know, at the end of the day, some guys are trying to get a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and you know, other guys are trying to eat down at the Ritz-Carlton. So it just depends, you know, what do you want? You want to pay for somebody else's food, or you want to put food on the table for your own family? If you want to put food on the table for your own family, then use a paper bag or a garbage bag. Here's a sample pair of these LeBron Palmers. The back, you'll notice there is different, side by side. Some Floridas. So again, I know these have got some name. I can't remember what the they are. Then I got them MVPs. I like Jordan a lot, but I wear a size 15, a size 16. I don't collect that I can't wear, even though I don't wear all my You know, it's hard to get some of these limited releases Jordans in a size 15, but I'm lucky because a lot of the little train wreck like my Love Life, you know, a lot of them are the LeBrons come in a big size because I wear the same size shoe as him. What the is going on with your fish tank? Well, folks, I put my Yeezy boots in my fish tank because they're so hot that it might melt if I had them out. No, that's just bullshit. That's me being an idiot. But I did put them in there just for this video to get you guys all to cringe. I wear my shoes like a slip-on. Here, hang on, let me grab one of them. They float, so I had to put a bottle of Evian water in there. But that's how I wear my Yeezy Boost. These ain't fake. I slip on because I could only get these in a size 14. You know, Kanye's wife's sister's big booty, she wore them as a slip-on the other day too, and I was like, I did that first. That's hilarious. So there's a floating Yeezy Boost. Ray Allen sample. Just keep walking through. I'm gonna miss a lot of shit. It's hard to manage all of these shoes. You forget about them. Little Oregon Duck. I love Oregon. Anything Oregon I like. I think I got like 5 pairs of these now. The LeBron won the All-Star game, but he never made it to the All-Star game in his first season, so those were never really used. Some Oregon. I get asked too, how do I wash my shoes? Guys, again, at the end of the day, it's like, you know, what do you want to do? You want to put food on your table, or you want to put food on someone else's table? You got some Sugar Rays, some of them, some Fruity Pebbles. This is another one, the samples, some Oregon 2s in white. Now this is a pretty interesting one. This is actually LeBron's personal shoe. You got that swoosh mark there. That's a 3M on this one. On the regular pair, it ain't. Bam, Mr. Wiener. I got these through him. Got some M&Ms. We got some of these denims, size 16, LeBron's pair. Got some of these. Some OVO. These are the sample pair. Again, I bought these and was like, yeah, fuck, and then they released. I was like, shit. I got these, which is the Don C's. Jordan 1s. I think there's only a few pairs of them, only size 15 available. Got a pair of them. I got another pair over there. These. Got some Sweet Lou's. There's a LeBron sample for you. There's another one of them Kanye things everyone's talking about. Pretty dope. There's another Mellow sample. These are the Oregon 5s. Quack, quack. Now these are pretty beat up. Little hardwood classics, totally trashed. Just some other shit. Now we're starting to get into the good stuff. Some more of them. I think that's like a CTK or so. I don't know what that is. Ring ceremonies. Now I get asked a lot about being a role model. Me and the Perfect Pair, shout out to him. Really good friend of mine. Now I ain't a role model. That's the truth. That's why I don't want you guys looking me up on Instagram or none of that shit. There's better role models out there than me. This is a Jared Jeffries sample. So is this over here. This is a Jared Jeffries sample. Shout out to Jared Jeffries, great fisherman. A lot of these guys on Instagram, they're just better role models than me. So I ain't gonna pretend like I am. You know, I don't speak too highly of a lot of things, and you know, I don't want you guys growing up thinking you should be like me because I collect a pair of shoes. You know, it's ridiculous. At the end of the day, just because, you know, we got some shoes that you might not have, that don't make us any better than you. Got these, got those samples, got some more samples down there, LeBron's. But, you know, at the end of the day, you know, everyone's got to eat. And what do you want, a peanut butter sandwich or a filet mignon? You know what I'm saying? I ain't a good role model. I ain't gonna claim to be a good role model, but I do like sneakers. Here's some Mellow samples. You know, I had a guy out the other day tell me, he said, how does it feel? Your collection shits on. Actually, he said, your collection takes a diarrhea on every other collector's collection. Now, actually, these are pretty cool. Let me show you these. These are the Durant's. Oregons. And the truth is, yeah, you know, it's a little bit, you know, like it's humbling, I'm sure, and all that, but, you know, at the end of the day, I'm not the best shoe collector in the world. I'm far from it. I'm just a guy who likes sneakers, and that's really that, you know, like, I find that people are going to ask you these questions, and the reality is all they want is some. Here, check these out. Mellow. is some answer that's going to create drama. These some reverse champs. I got 3 pairs of these. But, you know, the truth is, guys, that Qrew, you know, like, yeah, like Kenny Wiener, Dependable J, these guys are the guys to really look up to. Not me. You know, I'm just blessed to be in the same categories as them and to be able to say, here's a Fred Jones, to be able to even just say, like, you know, like that I got a good sneaker collection that's up there with these guys. P.E. Vault, I don't know P.E. Vault directly, but you know, I started following him, and that guy's got a collection he's a beast. Supreme 23. You know, Mayor, I tried to reach out to Mayor and introduce myself, and he never replied, so he's kind of a dick, but anyways, I'm sure he's just busy. So maybe everybody's different and all that, and that's cool. But I'm just quickly going over some of this stuff for you guys now because I'm getting a bit tired. Just trying to see if there's another Oregon 5 there. So then I get asked all the time too, where do I buy my shoes? And the truth is that I still think the best place to buy sneakers is eBay. You know, if I'm being honest and candid, you know, it's they get all the players that are selling shoes anonymously go through there, but I don't have a plug, you know. But Urban Necessities in Las Vegas, these guys are great. You know, it's and no, I ain't getting paid by them. They're just good, wholesome people that are doing it right, you know. So I give credit to where it's due, and Urban Necessities is doing their thing. Here's some more samples there. You got those Akron Air Force Ones or whatever. You really think that buying sneakers can help you get girls and pick up girls? And the truth is that anyone who says that having a nice pair of sneakers can't help you get girls doesn't have a nice pair of sneakers. That's just the reality of that. And is sneaker culture dead? You know what? Who the am I to judge? I don't know. My sneaker culture might be dead and yours is booming and alive. You know, but so you know, it's in the eye of the beholder, right? Like, it might be dead for me, it might be alive for you. It's a little bit dark back here, but I'll pull out some of these. These are pretty dope. But let me take a look and see what I got in this one. You just never know what you're gonna get. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. Little M&M 4. So yeah, I don't think sneaker culture's dead. You know, it might be dead for some people, but it ain't dead for me. And you know, just the fact that one of the quickest ways to go crazy is to be worrying about what other people are doing. You know, just worry about yourself. Yeah, and I want to take a minute here to talk about a good friend of mine. A lot of you guys are probably going to be asking, who the collection is this? And you know, again, I just don't want to make this about me. Probably the best collector and one of the best guys I know is at the Son of Some Man. So at Son of Some Man on Instagram. He's become a real good friend of mine, and he's one of the realest people in the game. So rather than checking me out, I'd appreciate it if you guys go and check him out and give him some love, because you know, he's doing things a lot better than I am. I just happen to have some shoes. I'm just going to keep going along here. Here's a Hyperdunk sample, pretty rare. These things, I don't even know why I bought these, but I did. Now I bought some of these Mellow samples as well. There's 3 pairs of them. I got all 3 pairs. There's a red one around here somewhere too. Ray Allen samples. These are LeBron's pair. I think they're 101. Actually, they're 102. I got the other pair as well, though. This is the his engagement pack that he wore for his engagement. Little snake skins. Reverse Champ High. Here's the other pair of these Kanye's I was telling you about, the Reeboks. I bought a bunch of these Don C's. I don't resell, guys. You know, I'm not against reselling. It makes the world go around in our little game. But for me, I just bought all these so that my son could have a pair when he's grown up, whatever size he's going to be. Yeah, there's the other pair of them engagement packs. Oregon. And then Ray Allen, the UNC. It's the UNC again. The Chamber of Fear. And guys, we're coming to the end of my collection. And all of these little boxes here. I also am a G-Shock collector. Got about 2,000 G-Shocks, all the collaboration pieces. So I'm one of the top G-Shock collectors in the world too. Shout out to G-Shock. I tell you what, if this video on the Qrew Kicks channel gets, let's just call it 15,000 likes or thumbs up or whatever the f they say, then I'll give you guys a view of my here's some more mellow samples. I'll give you guys a view of my G-Shock collection, and then of course my Stewie collection. I absolutely love Stewie and everything about this shoe. I got four of them there. So guys, yeah, that's my shoe apartment. I'm not here to with anybody else's thing. Just mind my own business. I stay quiet. That's what you guys should be doing too. Stop worrying about what other people are doing. Do your thing. Do you better than anybody else can, and you know, the rest, you know. Oh, here's that mellow sample I was telling you all about. The other one, mellow 4 sample. It looks like one of them Toros, but it ain't. And then I got one other thing to show you guys. One last thing to show y'all. This was Jordan's dad's after he passed away. It's solid silver. There's only 10 of these made. Jordan's got a few of them. CEO of Nike's got a few. Gatorade, CEO of Gatorade's got one. Jordan's wife. This was Jordan's dad after he passed away. They put it up for auction back in, I think, early 2000, and I managed to get that. But really what I wanted to talk about before we close out here, and it's pretty dear to my heart, and you know, if anything that you guys end up taking from this video, I hope it's this. It's that, you know, we got to respect one another a bit more than we do online. There is an epidemic going on that you know, quite frankly, is it's just sickening. And you know, anywhere outside of the sneaker world, if you did things like this, you'd be totally frowned upon and probably get your ass kicked by some mother that, you know, is a lot bigger than you are. And you know, in the sneaker world, it's viewed as okay, and it's the use of the N-word, guys. And you know, like, it's fucking crazy. I'm sitting here online and I'm looking at one white kid telling another white kid that he's the N-word, and it's like it's fucking supposed to be cool or something, and it's like, that shit ain't cool. It's fucking ridiculous. So, you know, guys, I just really hope that if there's one thing you take from my video, it's that just be careful what you say, and be careful about how you treat people, because there's so much negativity going on and so many negative things being said these days, and you know, words hurt. I love you all, and I'll be around on the other side. Talk to you soon.